Hi, Michelle. Thank you for having the time at ISC for talking with us.
Thanks for having
And
me.
I'm Sophia from Midwich Group, the UC division. And please.
Yeah, so my name is Michel Bouman. I lead the AI-powered workplace program business at Microsoft for the EMEA region, India, and Southeast Asia.
It's a very long title.
It's a very long title. When we show up at events, they usually have bigger badges for me because the title doesn't fit.
Good. So you are the perfect person to talk about AE. What's, in your opinion, the what is going to change in terms of AI in the next 12 to 2 years and the unified communication?
It's funny when people ask me these questions about what's going to happen in the future. The timeline is kind of shortening. It almost seems.
Yeah, I know.
So I think 2 years ago, the question I got was, "What do you think in the next 10 years is going to change?" And then last year, "What do you think in the next 5 years?" And now you're asking 12 to 24 months because the speed of innovation is very high, right? And I think where AI is going to help us, if we look at specifically in like meeting rooms, it's mostly being able to identify people the right way. I think it's going to be a lot of making sure that the user experience gets a lot easier for everyone. And then maybe you're already starting to see that with things like the interpreter agent and facilitator agent, where agents are coming into the meeting room as an AI teammate to be part of your team to do work. So I think we'll see a lot more of that. And I think in terms of deployment, I think we'll also see that AI is going to speed up deployments as well.
In one way, it's going to be the most productive colleague in the meeting room.
Oh yeah, for sure. We were doing this exercise the other day where we had to transfer a bunch of stuff from whiteboards into digital, and we tried to do like a summary ourselves, and then we ran it through M365 Copilot, and Copilot did a better job and way faster. So I think there's a lot of stuff where
Yeah.
AI is going to help us.
Okay, so we just schedule an appointment for the next IEC, and the question will be, where do you see AE in 6 weeks?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Good. So coming back to the second question, so what's your philosophy in delivering a consistent, high quality hybrid meeting space? Because now, also some companies like yours is coming back to the office, and, hybrid is still, again, a big topic.
Right. Yeah, so what the data is clearly showing is that hybrid work is not going away, even though there is this return to office movement. We have one at Microsoft as well, man. So, but hybrid is still here. 2 out of 3 meetings still have at least one virtual participant, so it's not going away. I think there were 3 key things when it comes to running efficient, successful hybrid meetings, but even in-person meetings. Right? One is you need to have good audio. So if there's no audio, there's basically no meeting. The second one is having good video, and that's not about having 4K or 8K. It's not
Even if
relevant
it's
actually.
fancy.
Yeah, so the standard for meetings is only 720p, so that's more than enough. But what's more important in terms of video is being able to pick up nonverbal communication, right? Because just you nodding is a form of improvement, and then if I didn't catch that on a meeting, I would actually lose a very important signal. And then the third one is being able to recognize people on the meeting. With a lot of customers now using M365 Copilot, if they're using a room and they ask a question about what was said in the room Copilot will always say room 1, 2, 3, 4 said X, Y, and Z. But you want to be able to identify, oh, Sophia said this, Michel said this, Morten said this. And so being able to recognize people is one. And then we also, to ensure that we get a consistent experience for our customers, we are very strict when it comes to certification of new devices from our OEMs. So all the OEMs, when they come into this space or when they want to deliver a new product, they have to be certified. And that certification is being done and is very thorough because we want to make sure that whatever brand you pick as a customer, you get the same experience as everyone else.
Let's say that starting from the platform is the best way to ensure the best experience for the end customer at the end.
Yeah, so I think it's a mix of that. Of course, we like to talk about the platform, and luckily, especially here in Europe where we are now, a lot of customers are choosing Microsoft Teams, right? So they have that experience and bringing that experience that a user knows from their client and bringing it to the room is very helpful. But even we almost stopped talking about how easy it is to join a meeting on a Teams room, like a one-touch join experience. Many customers just don't want to fiddle around with the technology. So they just want to walk in and then push this one button and the meeting just starts. I think having experiences like that is going to make it easier for people to have good experiences in the meeting.
Good. Okay, next question. What's the next big thing in the UC in general, not just the AE?
So I think AI is definitely going to be even bigger. I can see a world where more agents are coming into this space and more AI is going to come into the space, both in the software and the hardware. So we'll be able to, or I think our OEMs will be able to deliver better audio, better video by using AI. But then we'll be able to do a lot more of experience in the meeting room itself through Microsoft Teams rooms. I think it's also important to know that a Teams Rooms is no longer just a good meeting device, right? It has become a true multi-purpose device where you still have the easy one-touch join meetings. You have the integration with all the AI stuff, whether it's M365 Copilot or some of these agents that are already in Teams Rooms, the integration with Microsoft Places, digital signage. It's going to become a multi-purpose device. And I think moving forward, you'll see more of that as we progress over the next couple of months.
Good, great. So I have plenty of questions and I would love to stay here long as possible, but it's IEC, no one has time.
Yes.
But so let's keep to the last one because, and let's talk a little bit about Express Room Install.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a little bit under evaluated in the industry right now. So let's give us a little bit of insight about that and why it's so important for big enterprise.
Right. So the biggest challenge when it comes to deploying Teams Rooms, it's not really the device, it's not the license. As much as we like to think, because that's where we make our money, it's more the installation itself, right? So getting the permit to drill holes in the wall and then run cable, it's all time consuming and it's very expensive. So with Express Install, you basically mount a stand onto a table. We have one in the room here as well. Mounted onto the table, you put in 6, 7 screws, and you have a system that's working. Matter of fact, Midwich just put up a great video where two of them,
50 minutes.
15 minutes to deploy a full meeting room, which is that's
working.
insane. So that is an opportunity for both customers and partners. So from a customer perspective, you can now deploy more rooms for the same budget in the same amount of time. So when we look at some of these customers' accounts, they have Teams rooms in large spaces, but they want to have them in medium and small spaces as well. And so that's the opportunity from the customer perspective. From a partner perspective, it means that you can now build a true scalable business where you can scale deployments of Teams rooms and then make money off of day two services like adoption and support. So I think all in, it's a win for Microsoft. It's a win for Midwich. It's a win for partners, and it's definitely a win for customers as well.
That's great. Very interesting. And thank you for your time, Michel.
Thanks for having me.
And enjoy your UC.
Yeah, have a great show. Thank you.
Thanks.